Hi, I am Riz and this is Veteran Gamers. People have been increasingly in their homes all over the world in recent weeks due to their own fear of being infected with the coronavirus or because of crisis measures such as banning public gathering and closing cafes, shops and the like. Just like in China a month ago, this situation has a positive impact on playing and watching video games, which are proving to be the most common pastime during coronavirus outbreak. According to a recent report by a market analyst, the video game industry for the time being seems to be safe from the economic consequences of the coronavirus pandemic. Steam keeps seeing record numbers of current users. After passing 20 million figures last week, the service has now reached a new peak of over 22 million. But one should not be fooled that no consequence will be visible. The interest in video games alone will definitely not decline, but the industry has multiple segments that are already affected by this situation, such as esport events, shows, and similar. Development of many games will progress much slower than usual. Most people now work from home and developers can't get together and work on a game as they used to. Nobody knows how long this situation will last and if it will have far-reaching impact on gaming industry. The E3 show has been cancelled this year and it will surely have significant effects on the video game industry. Those of us who didn't plan to go on the E3 show aren't terribly disappointed. We are used to enjoy content on our expensive TVs or monitor anyhow. After the cancellation of E3, major players immediately declared themselves: Microsoft, Nintendo, Ubisoft, and Electronic Arts. They are all currently working on their Plan B, which involves exploring different ways to reach an audience. Microsoft has confirmed that it will host a digital event, which we'll hear more about it in the coming weeks. Unfortunately, E3 in its 24 years has been remembered precisely for cringe moments and things that have not been scripted. Last year's breathtaking performance by Keanu Reeves, for example, would never have happened had the entire event been digital. The post-apocalyptic Wasteland 3, which was supposed to be launched on May 19, will be delayed by a good 3 months. The new release date is now August 28, 2020. The head of In Exile Entertainment Studio said the work from the home staff presented some logistical challenges in completing the game, so the decision was made to delay the game's release. This should give the team more time to implement any updates and revisions based on feedback after recent beta testing. The Final Fantasy VII Remake will not be delayed, but you may not find it in stores when it launches. Square Enix said they are in constant contact with distributor and sellers in Europe and will do everything they can to ensure players get their copy of the game. However, they admit that it seems increasingly likely that on April 10th, on the day of the game launch, some players will not be able to retrieve their physical copy. Of course, the burning question is what will happen with the launch of PlayStation 5 console, which is planned for the end of 2020. For now, it's still up in the air, but a Sony spokeswoman told Bloomberg that it doesn't see the significant impact of the pandemic on the launch of the console. However, Sony has warned stakeholders there's a potential risk of delays to first and third party PlayStation games due to the disruption caused by COVID-19 pandemic. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said that the supply chain for its upcoming 2020 hardware, including the Xbox Series X, is looking relatively robust. Although both Microsoft and Sony seem optimistic, there is a strong likelihood one or both systems will not make a 2020 launch. If the system do launch, supply will likely be constrained and initial pricing could be higher than expected. This covers all major news regarding gaming and coronavirus pandemic. Do you think we will see PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X this holiday season? Do you think more games will be delayed? Are you gaming more than usual during this pandemic? Share your thoughts in comments and don't forget to subscribe and share if you like our videos. See you next time!